fastest museum robbery in history, the 8-minute Louvre Heist, Paris, the city of art, beauty, secrets. In the heart of this city stands the Louvre Museum, home to the world's most priceless treasures and one of the most secure buildings ever built. But on a bright October morning in 2025, that illusion of safety shattered. Something that once belonged only in Hollywood movies happened in real life. October 19th, 2025. The museum opened like any ordinary day. Guards at their posts, tourists filling the halls, admiring masterpieces that had survived centuries. No one knew that in just a few minutes, history would be stolen right before their eyes. At 8:30 a.m., a strange truck pulled up near the side of the museum facing the River Seine. It looked harmless, the kind used to lift furniture to upper floors. But this truck had another purpose. Inside were 4 men, dressed in orange and yellow vests, posing as construction workers. Their faces hidden behind masks. 2 of them extended the mechanical lift toward a balcony on the museum's first floor. That balcony led straight into one of the Louvre's most historic spaces, the Gallery of Apollo, the gallery where France's royal jewels were displayed. But between them and the treasure stood a wall of reinforced glass. The thieves pulled out an industrial disc cutter. Sparks flew, glass cracked. The sound of grinding steel echoed through the gallery. They were in. At first, no one noticed. Then, the museum's main alarm blared. Guards spotted the intruders, but the thieves didn't flinch. They threatened security with power tools and kept working with terrifying calm. Panic spread. Tourists screamed. Guards rushed to evacuate. Chaos swallowed the museum. One witness said later, "It felt like a nightmare. Nobody understood what was happening." While staff focused on safety, the robbers smashed open display cases, grabbed 9 royal treasures, and escaped the same way they entered. Outside, 2 more men were waiting on scooters. The thieves climbed down, jumped on, and vanished into the Paris streets. The entire heist, from parking the truck to the getaway, lasted just 8 minutes. Inside the museum, barely 4. Before leaving, they tried to set the truck on fire to destroy evidence. But a brave staff member stopped them just in time. Moments later, the robbers disappeared toward the Riverside Road, merging into Paris's A6 motorway. It was the most audacious daylight robbery in French history. But the question remained, what exactly had they taken? When the damage was assessed, the entire nation went silent. What was stolen wasn't just jewelry, it was the soul of France's royal history. According to the Ministry of Culture, 8 items were missing. At first, police thought it was 9, and they were right. One piece had fallen during the escape, the 170-year-old crown of Empress Eugénie, wife of Napoleon III. A masterpiece of 1855 studded with diamonds, emeralds, and gold. As they forced it through the shattered glass, it got stuck. When it hit the road, it bent and cracked, a symbol of France's pride lying broken on the pavement. The museum director said quietly, "The crown might be repaired, but what we lost today can never be replaced." Among the stolen pieces were Empress Eugénie's tiara and brooch, Empress Marie-Louise's emerald necklace and earrings, Queen Marie Amelie's and Queen Hortense's sapphire sets, tiaras, necklaces, earrings, and a rare reliquary brooch, a relic of deep historical importance. Each crafted in the 19th century, each made of thousands of precious stones. Their material worth? Roughly $2 million. But their true value? Beyond priceless. Yet something strange. The thieves ignored the most expensive jewels. The Regent diamond, worth 51 million euros, and the legendary Sancy and Hortensia gems. Why leave those behind? Investigators believe this was no random crime. It was a commissioned heist, someone who knew exactly what to take. The Paris prosecutor's office said, "This isn't a loss of money, it's a loss of history." And as they investigated deeper, the truth about the Louvre's security shocked the world. 1 in 3 rooms had no CCTV at all. Even the balcony's alarm was broken for days. Had it worked, the robbers would have been caught in seconds. The museum's director offered to resign, but the government refused. This heist became a national embarrassment and a wake-up call for museums everywhere. But it wasn't the Louvre's first. In 1911, a museum worker stole the Mona Lisa itself, hiding it under his coat and simply walking out. It was recovered 2 years later, the event that made the Mona Lisa world famous. In 1976, thieves broke a window and stole King Charles X's sword, never recovered. In 1998, another painting vanished in daylight, still missing today. And now, 27 years later, history had repeated itself. Over 60 investigators, some say more than 100, are on the case. By October 25th, 2025, 2 suspects were already arrested. Police found DNA and fingerprints on helmets, gloves, and the getaway truck. The matches were clear. And 1 suspect had a record for gold theft. Authorities are confident the rest will follow, and the treasures, someday, will return. But for now, they remain lost. The Louvre reopened on October 22nd. The Gallery of Apollo stayed sealed, its silence echoing what happened that morning. Officials called it a highly organized, professional operation, and the investigation continues. History was rewritten, not by kings or emperors, but by 4 men who defied the impossible. Because even in the most guarded place on Earth, human greed always finds a way in. Thank you for watching. Keep glowing. Keep growing.